is our lovely set for dogs barking. Also using it for Barefoot in the Park, but it's really our set for dogs barking, Silhouette Theater.
Paul and I actually first came across the script in Chicago. We did a scene study class, and one of the Vicky Alex scene from the show was actually the one that I was assigned to do for the scene study class. That was how I first read the script.
It was one of the most intense scenes I've ever seen in my life, and so I sort of got the script after that and read through it and was blown away.
They told me right from the beginning we were going to need some very strong actors and actresses for this piece.
I absolutely fell in love with the story, and personally, as I worked on the character of Alex, I felt very, very connected to her.
See, that's John Lennon in the background. I don't think he ever had these kind of problems in relationships. I don't know, he might have.
Everyone has been in love before everyone has been hurt. And it's just one of those shows that I think a lot of people will relate to.
Definitely had a situation in high school where I dated a guy who was not good for me, and I had a really hard time getting out of the relationship. So I totally identified with what Alex was going through, and always kind of wanted to bring my own experience to the stage and tell this story.
So dogs barking to me is the death of a relationship. It's a love story gone wrong, I guess you could call it. But so we have the two main characters, Neil and Alex, who have been separated for 8 months. But the fact still remains they have an apartment, or a flat, as the British people call it. Set for Barefoot and Dogs Barking, semi-complete, totally different than what we expected. And I'm officially freaked out a little. They need to decide who gets to keep it, or do they split it, thus starting the biggest conflict here. From that, you know, there are all these fights and arguments, fights between lovers, fights between siblings, the two friends, fights between friends. And is it really about the apartment? No. All four of them act like, you know, wild animals, dogs, if you will, all trying to see who can be the alpha of this, you know, kind of unfortunate situation.
It is a very challenging ending, one that will definitely spark emotion throughout. We hope that it keeps you talking after you've seen it.
Final dress rehearsal. And now we have what I like to call candid videos of the actors getting dressed before a performance. They're all behind me back here getting dressed. They're all naked right now, so they don't know I'm about to do this either. Alrighty. Surprise! I got you all. What the hell is going on? Where is everybody? Hello, guys? Huh, no audience, empty theater. I'm beginning to think we didn't have a show tonight. And I'm very pleased with the four that I have on this show. They are fantastic, and they carry the show, and they bring so much to the table of bringing out the best and worst of these characters. You know, you can't just hate them, you have to like them a little bit too.
I mean, it's just one of the most human pieces I've ever come across, which is what we like to do here at Silhouette. We like to do human pieces that people can relate to. People don't always find that niche where you can fall just in love in that perfect way with another person, and I think that happens all the time, and I think that's why this show is so relatable.